Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever time of day this is for you. Morning for me. A little bit later on a Therapy Thursdays. A little bit later on the Thursdays. Welcome. It's me, Wingish Nibe, Majeki Kwe, your friendly, freaky, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Yep. Christy had a car, and Christy car superstar. Oh, there's a beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. Yeah, I put this shirt on because it says 1975. Yep, good year, good year. Year I was born in this month. And what's the day? The 3rd. I got 22 days. Yeah, and I'll be 46. That's right. So I'm flipping my calendar. So I say, living in the past. I want to be living in the past. Looking to the future. Bright, beautiful future is a-coming. Can you feel it? Oh, I don't even have my mics plugged in. Can you hear me okay? Let me plug these things in. And then tell me what's the difference, eh? Does it make a big difference? I don't know. Maybe it'll pick up the fan I got blowing over there because it's a hot one today. It's a hot out today. Out. And it rained. Body stiffening. Used to think my mother was crazy when she said, oh, that barometric pressure and all that. Oh, I feel it. Joints is stiff, you know. I feel like things are loosening up. Dropped my girl off at her daddy, so we had beautiful time. A rough bedtime, but then she keeps trying to be controlling. That's the thing. Ow! No respect for their manners. And then I go over and tuck them in. I see all this junk food in their garbage cans. Their diets are off. The things, oh my goodness, this mother worked so hard for with these children to develop good, healthy habits. So they wouldn't have to change these bad habits after. Now the bad habits are just and no respect. And now even less respect for mom because, hey, mom's the one that's been deemed, don't know what they're doing. So they don't listen to mom. So that's how damaging this system can be too. Especially when somebody takes and what they're doing, they project onto that other person. When that other person's just always honest and then gets stuck in defending themselves, it totally misses the point. Totally misses the point. It wasn't about the kids. These people did not do what was best for our children. That's the facts, man. If you think you did, then you're absolutely fooling yourselves because they don't have the routine, they don't have the discipline, they don't have to take responsibility for anything. They're very disrespectful when they come home. They just leave their trash around. They act like entitled brats. And I love them. That's not them. That's things I see coming through them. Like I can see where, well, that's an example I set out. I need to change that. I can only switch that part. I'm only responsible for the examples I set for them. Not that everybody else is setting for them. And to let them away with things they actually need consequences for. I'm very concerned. This is family history and things like that. Not just in this family. We can see these behaviors and where it leads to. And right now in my family, and my heart goes out to that poor boy. I want to hug his little inside, but he's a full-grown man now. And that's the thing. Once we get to be these full-grown people, no matter what happened in our childhood, if we go out and do the crime, we have to do the time. They ain't going to listen to go, oh, you had a poor life. Oh, you poor little thing. You know? Oh, you had a rough life. Yes, everybody's had a rough life. What do we do with it? Hurt people can hurt people, or hurt people can help themselves and help others too. So we need to take responsibility for all our own feelings and all our own griefs and not go out there and wah, somebody made me do it. Oh, because this happened, because I felt this loss, because I felt this. There is no amount of human emotion that excuses or makes you entitled to go out and hurt another human being. To take your emotions out on another human being. That's the thing that gets me upset the most. And then when my children are doing that too, and they can be so disrespectful to their mother, who is obviously in having a physical thing that I can't help. And they just look at me just like a couple other people did. Well, they learned that. Look at you like, what's wrong with you? And not taking it seriously because in their own mind, they know what it is. Ain't no doctor or anybody can tell them anything else because they know what it is. Excuse me, thank you for that little vent. That's my little therapy for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, still flowing, still flowing, still going, still swinging it. Yeah. But I got lots of help. I got a divine loving team coming in. Oh, the spiritual ones, and soon they'll be here in physical manifest in my begin within home. Oh, I can't believe it. When you believe, just believe, even just a little bit, right? And then allow it to happen. Let it unfold naturally. It's so hard to do, especially when you get excited and you just, no, oh, right now. No, don't open till Christmas. I think it'll be before Christmas, but that's all right. I don't know. All divine timing, and not mine. Let's jump into this Therapy Thursdays. Alrighty, well, I got these ones first, I guess. Let's again switch it up. Let's do the calling in all of our energies and directions with this Medicine Woman Tarot. Hey, and we're contemplating our blessings, the Four of Arrows, and underneath that, the Two of Love, the friendships ever deepening in love. Some say that's the Minor Arcana's twin flame card or soulmate card. Soulmates are all different kinds. I even learned one time. So I'm like, oh, I'm a soulmate. And then I started learning. They're the ones that teach you the deepest lessons. So even the abusers can be the soulmate. So I think even my ex, yes, I still do think he was a soulmate. Learned big, big lessons. And I'm always grateful for that. I always loved them. But way the heck over there. And now I'm having a brave new herald of thought. Because I thought I had to change myself. To adapt, to fit. Oh my goodness, I'm this. So I need to bring myself down. Because they're so insecure. No. You better pretend to be secure in your own self then. It's not up to me to bring myself down because you're insecure. Okay? And I do attract a lot of attention. And, you know, it's just... And it's not like that either. From kids and whenever I drop my daughter off, I come out and there's this little one standing there and she's like, I got a hot hash brown. I got a hot chocolate. So cute. That spiritual family, that 9 bowls, staying in that love we see and calling in that love, they're coming. And there's the secrets of self-reflections. We do those deep dives. And the more we stay true and whole to ourselves, right? We get that balance back, the restoration of balance. Whoa. Look at all these have to say right now. Whew. Calling in all of our energies from the east. Path of illumination and clarity. Place of fire. Place of men. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the waters, the emotions, the childhood, place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, the physical, the woman, the earth, place of introspection. And calling back all of our energies from the north. That's the air, the mental, the wisdom years. And you know what? This just got me called to do this too. Air, the mental, the wisdom years. We're gonna call them back. We're gonna throw these out, and you know what? We're gonna look at that. We're mixing it up today. That's right. That's right. I don't like things to get stagnant. We gotta change it up. You know, mix and match. Never a dull moment at the begin within the house. That is for sure. Love it. Teaching. Nurturing. Beautiful. Okay, let me just shuffle these and we're going to call these in too and see how that's going along with these Medicine Woman Tarot cards. Okay. From the east, south, west, and north. And we go. The south. The red rose. See the bounty, the harvest. We're born. That's the Empress card. We're nurtured by our mothers or whatever, right? Or maybe we didn't. That's the trickster energy. Empress is 3 and then that 13. Maybe we didn't get that, but now it's time to nurture ourselves. Okay, because maybe, look at, that's a major arcana, so that's spirit. Maybe we got that from spirit and we didn't get it from our family. There's the joke. We did actually get it. If we didn't think that we get that in childhood, we did. There's the trickster. Spirit's always been there guiding us and supporting us. And you know, that song always came in my head. And, you know, I went to church with my girlfriends. My parents weren't going. I wasn't raised in religion. Any particular. Just to be a good person. Right? And, you know, Jesus loves the little children. All the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Well, since I was a little kid. In these little ones, that's what I remembered, right? So if we don't think that we got that nourishment, then looks back, okay? When we have those tougher lives, that's when spirit comes in the most for us, right? And we go up into those wisdom years, right? Where we see we have that earth connection. We see our heart is already home. When it's in our chest, our heart is already home. As we get up into that wisdom, we take care of these bodies. We're the ones that nurture those littles now. There's no blaming others. Maybe we connect with divine partners. Look at those eagles up in the sky. It is beautiful. So we get up into that north and we celebrate that our heart is home, because we know we've always been home. We're never without our home. We can't separate from our source. We're always going to be part of this earth. There's no way of disconnecting from all this universe, which we're all connected to. What? Oh, why? Why do we keep trying to escape it? East to west is the blue road of spirit. This is interesting how this goes. Blue road of spirit. Well, it has many different reputations, and look at that. Coyote, again. Right? We start learning about spirit when we're younger, but what is that? Spirit gets so many different reputations. God has so many different reputations. What is that? What do you believe it to be? What's that character, though? Let's fool ourselves, because no matter what reputation it is, the all great knowing, oneness divine, unconditional loving, acceptance, everything that was, is, ever will be, comes from it, goes back to it. What is that? And we keep fooling ourselves. We keep getting picky on what we're going to call it, right? Tomatoes, people, right? Why do we get hooked up? Of course, we all speak different languages. So why are we're not going to say it all the same. It's going to sound different in every language, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So east to west, and this is what spirit wants us to do. The blue road is spirit, is then release that. Give that away. Plant those seeds yourself, or see what's been planted in you already, and let that grow. That seed of prosperity, and release it. Give it away. Our gifts are meant to be shared. This is what Creator wants us to do with that. Oh, wow. I'm glad I did that. That was really cool, right? And then we go above, below, and within. Coming home. That one just wanted to flip out. Coming home. See, and on the within shuffle, this is what it's all about. Coming home. We're coming home. Oh, yes, we're going to leave that one right there for now. I want it to be up close, actually. I really want it up close. It's all coming home. All my loves are coming home. I'll have my great, big, peaceful, happy family. When my loves all come and they surround me with their loving, peaceful energies. Oh, what love, beauty this will be. Shuffled that already, too many got on. I'm in heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. Okay, it's a swinging. Right? I already had my little talk. That's my passionate, loving, tough love talk. Enough. That's my part. Get over it. Like to find your inner child and kick his little ass. Well, give it a great big hug. Or maybe that's what it got. Maybe that little child needed a little kick in the ass. A little one. Sometimes we need a swift kick in that butt. That's when I was okay. If my kids were running out to the road, bang! Smack on the butt. Quick smack on the butt. Because that would hurt a whole lot less. They needed to learn it quick. You know, and I'd rather them learn from a smack on the butt than getting hit by the car. You know? So, that's what it was. But I don't, you know, I can't say, don't hit, because I don't hit, you know, with those things. So it was never used as something like that, but only if they needed to learn quick. It was purposely used. Okay? Strategically used. My parenting is strategic. It's all meant. It's all thinking of the future, not instant gratification right now, just because I just want to see their little smiles. Because, you know what? That's a form of abuse. Overindulgence is also child abuse. Overindulgence. Being too afraid to discipline your child because you don't want your child to be mad at you. What if my child don't like me? Well, man, They keep saying if your child don't like you, or they say they hate you, then you're doing your job right. Because they're not going to like it. Because we have to put down boundaries. That's the job as the parent. That's the tough job. We have to teach them responsibilities. They can't have everything their own way. And how they react when they don't get their own way says a lot about them. Also about the way they've been raised. And you know what? It's pretty sad. You got one parent that's trying to, and even then I gave in. Look, I squashed myself into this little room trying to make my children happy. It's not about that. It's about raising people. People that are part of this world. You know? People that gotta go out there and socialize in this world. Look at the examples ahead of them. This is where we need to break those cycles. We recognize them and we break them. We don't just keep repeating them. Oh, I turned out fine. That's the fucking laziness. Excuse me. Oh. You know, if we keep repeating those cycles because we think we turned out fine. Yes. Did you? Did we really? Are you complaining all the time? Are you feeling bitter? Do you need to go out and get revenge? Are you holding yourself back? Do you think life is out to get you? That, oh my God, every time I do this sucks, whatever. Or everything that went wrong in your life was somebody else's fault? So do those thoughts empower you? Make you want to help and share that love around with others too? Or does it keep you like this? And then you see somebody happy and you get bitter at them and then you want what they have. But instead of bringing yourself up, you try to tear them down. Bring yourself up. Build yourself up. If you're feeling jealous about somebody else, you're feeling envious, you've got that in you too. Do the freaking work in yourself. Be your full whole self, fully, holy, and true. So excuse me, there's a few out there, and if they're watching, because I know they do it sometimes. I hope you hear that. I hope that message gets through, because that's coming from Creator too. You're messing with that child. The divine child, the divine children of this earth, and there, when somebody was doing a good job, trying to teach them respect, compassion for others, consideration for others. The world doesn't revolve around them. Yes, you're the most special to me, but every child out there is the most special to somebody. You know, it doesn't make you the most special in the world, even though you might be to me and our family, but when you get out there, right? Every single one of us is. Every single one of us, no exceptions. Divine child, innocent in the eyes of our Heavenly Father and Earthly Mother, whatever we want to call them. Okay? They're there. They're in us. Whatever. Anyways. Sending love out to all those people. It's not about bitter, angry. It's about, seriously, got to look at this. How are you repeating cycles in your own life, those dysfunctions? And the whole world has them. Not just one family, all of it. Look at society. How do we keep repeating the dysfunctional cycles of society? Right? How do we do that within ourselves? Not looking at that one, that one, that one, that one doing it. In ourselves. We're only responsible for this one human being, right here. Okay? When we have those other babies, yes, we're responsible for them too, to teach them to be responsible for themselves. If you're not teaching your children to be responsible for themselves, you are failing them. You are failing them if you do everything for them. They're not going to be able to build up their own tools inside. They're not going to be able to build up that confidence in themselves. And I see that with my children, and that breaks my heart the most. When they're sitting there doubting and they're looking for the answers from outside of them. I want them to tap into their wisdom inside so they can't be taken advantage of and abused and manipulated. More than they already have been. So excuse me, there's my passion. Don't do that to children. Don't do that to your own little inside either anymore. Doesn't deserve it. No child deserves that. Woo! Okay, overall, what is this? Okay, let's just look at, we're going to start up here. Right, we ground center bracket. Put it to the side because we're here. Here, present in the moment. Got my fan blowing, breathing. I'm here with you. Love, come home to your center. Overall, the council fire those decisions. What are we making those decisions? Just for ourselves? But when we're doing what's best for us, we're doing what's best for all. Too. Because if we're hiding ourselves, we get resentful. If we don't speak up, we get resentful. It's not somebody else's fault. All right, I was just talking to somebody about that jealousy. I've never been a jealous person, really. Get those twinges, but then when you talk about it, it dissipates, right? Or what is that? We just said that, right? Is it because that's you want that or whatever? Right? The decisions. We're making lots of decisions right now. This is a big time, big shifts coming in the world. You know, it's not just you. That's that loyalty. What are you loyal to? You be loyal to that heart inside. Be loyal to that source. Be loyal to love, honesty, peace. Like these grandfather teachings, courage, honesty, humility, love, truth, wisdom, respect. We get loyal to those things. Loyal to our earth, loyal to our source and everything, you know, to those generations ahead and healing all that behind. We're changing those cycles, and every decision is based on that. Every decision you can look at. What is that? It's a choice to repeat or evolve. What is that? Every day. Are you loyal to the evolving, or are you loyal to misery? What is that for you? I'm going to move this guy up here, because this is where we're coming to. We all coming home. This is what it all regard to. They're coming home. I'm coming home. Oh. Deeper reflection. Woman energy. Creative, sensual. That drum, that heartbeat, and there was a story, one teaching on the drums was that the women gave the drums to the warriors because they lost connection with their own hearts. So when we come connected with our own hearts, in tune, how can we get in tune with somebody else if we're not even in tune ourselves, right? Look at bands and all that, they all got to tune their instruments. We need to tune up our instruments, get in touch with our own heartbeat, and let that lead us. Follow that rhythm, that internal timing. Because the more we try to make things happen, it don't work, right? We might get a reputation. Oh, are we more concerned about our reputation, what other people think of us? Or that character of who we are? Remember, so many different people. As many different people see you, that's as many different reputations that you have. I have so many. So many. Even one that says, I'm unstable. Like, who wouldn't be going through what I went through? They don't look at, okay, this is happening in you now. Right? Right? No, you'd be crazy if you didn't react like this. Okay. We're all human beings. We act individually. But what is that? Are you more concerned about that character? Let's get in tune with that timing and who you are. It's about who you are. Okay? Your timing. Your character. Never mind the reputation. Huh? Okay. I mean, what am I seeing in there? That skunk has that too. People won't get too close because they'll spray, right? So do you have that reputation where you're stinky? Oh, that came up for me. I was just reading in there because that porcupine. The innocence. So in a way, right? For me, porcupine is this sweet innocence. He actually from the south, but you know, it's my east. I'm the guide to spiritual challenges. And that innocence, guard a path to illumination in that east. Anyways, I was thinking of that. The guard. Well, if I got all these quills, I'm this really loving thing, but I got all these quills. So a lot of people won't. They feel like they, you know, don't know how to approach me, I guess. So sometimes I have a reputation for that, but I'm so open and flowing and loving and accepting of everything and everybody, to each their own. I just love to learn this human experience. I can't have every human experience in this lifetime, so I learn more from everybody else. That's why I want to be an actor too, right? To experience more and to relate to others. To relate. To be able not to get down on their level, but to be able to see as much as I could from their point of view. And I can't. Or like I see how they think. I love to know what people think. It's always been always. But you don't know unless somebody tells you, and then they only share what they want to share. or where they're at. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. The actions that we can do and take today with these decisions that are coming up, right? We got decisions to make, right? Tune into that drum. Are you making these decisions because of what's going to make you look like, or is it based on this character? What is you really called to do? What is your inner drum telling you to do? Where is that beat leading you to? Right? Okay? To build that character. Never mind the reputation. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. We're going to do this for the highest and best interest of all, and be loyal to that which lives within ourselves that we cannot separate from. And we take the action fully, holy, and true from there. And that action is that retreat. What? Retreat. Yeah, that's it. Action 2. That's that moon launch. And rest and sit with it. That's right. We need to retreat to hear our own drums. This world gets so busy we can't even hear our own thoughts. So it's time to retreat. That's the action to take. Come home. Retreat into yourself. Retreat into, sit with that little. To sit with all those reputations that you've gone through. Right? The different beats you've tried. Which ones fit you the best, right? That's what we're going to do. And there's that spider. And we're weaving. We're not getting tangled. There's a difference. There's enmeshment and entanglement. And then there's weaving. Weaving those threads in a beautiful tapestry. What is that? We need to watch and we need to retreat. Because aren't we trying to push something and we're going to get all tangled? Or look at that. 7 on that side and 7 on that side. And the 17 in the middle. Ow! Oh, 5, a 6, a 7. Look at that. Right? 14 out. And that's an 8. We're taking those steps. We're looking inside. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, my goodness. It feels like I was holding up a 100-pound weight there. Oh. I'm hurting myself, but it's so worth it, you know. And it feels, I feel all this good stuff coming in. And sometimes we have to put that out, right? There was a card that I got, the oof. Just when you're about out, right? The universe gives you that little extra to get you through to that finish line. You know, when you see that finish line right in sight. Ow. Woo! Okay. So that's what we're doing, right? We're taking those actions. We're stopping. We're weaving like spider. But, you know, spider will take that time and assess and whatever. But if we keep going, right? Or maybe we keep focused on this one little part of the web that ripped or something, right? And we're missing all the stuff that we're catching on the outsides, right? So we need to pay attention. Look at it all. And retweet. Retweet. And see how we're manifesting the ideas and needs. Are we getting all tangled up in it? Or is it just kind of flowing and weaving together so nicely? Right? Because we don't want to keep going and then we get tangled. Like, look at those Christmas lights. When they get all tangled and stuff like that, the more you blah, 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 the more tangled they get. But if you sit and relax and go slow and have a look, see how the things are looping, you can figure that out and untangle them much easier. Right? Or, you know what? You can put them away, wrap them all up, and you can take the care so that they don't get that tangled. Right? If you take your time, it's when we're in a hurry. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I'm rushing till life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Right? Alabama. I love that song. That song would always come into my head. And I slow down. I gotta slow down. Because I was, you know. I got that name car. My hot rod over here. A classic car. That's right. Beep, beep. One of my teachers would say, Chrissy car, vroom, vroom. But I can slow down, right? So I stick over those Sunday drives, slow cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. I don't know them all, but oh, and I said Billy Ocean was dancing on the ceiling, but that's Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie was another one I loved back then. Love. Anyways. Move along. We're at 30. Let's see what the Medicine Woman Tarot is going to add to this beautiful, beautiful spread. Let's look at that. We're retreating. We're looking. What have we been loyal to? Have we been getting ourselves tangled? Have we been going in enmeshment? Have we been hooked on codependent relationships or something, or looking outside of us for something to complete us? What is that? What is that? Loyalty to being whole and complete on my own, so I'm not looking for somebody else to completely to blame me. What are my boundaries? Are they keeping me from feeling and experiencing that love? Am I holding myself in? Am I not letting my true light shine? Or do I not have any boundaries and I'm just giving it to everybody, just letting it go so freely, and I'm feeling drained and there's nothing coming back to me? We need to find that balance in our own life. What is that? What is that for you? And do you have these ideas and needs that you want to manifest, but your boundaries hold you back from that? What is that? Because we definitely need boundaries. It also shows us, too, what people are going to respect us or not. Those ones that respect our boundaries or don't. Don't tell us those are silly or whatever, you know. Whatever that is for you. Because those ones that get upset with you having boundaries are the ones that we're benefiting from you not having them, right? If it's only benefiting the few, right? Well, your life needs to be spread around. The world's missing out if you're not going to share it out, you know? No matter what that is, even if it is just to be home with your kids. Self-reflection, the seeker of the light within. This is what we need to do, that loyalty to the self-reflection, to the high priestess, to become in tune with that within ourselves. Man, woman, we all have that high priestess within. We all have that seeker going on that vision quest. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards from this deck. Always, always has been. Just a beautiful. And see that moonlight coming in there through the trees? In touch with ourselves, with our emotions, with our own flows. Whether that's our moontime flows or, you know, it's the waters. The waters flow. And we are human beings, man, woman, child, made mostly of these water. So that moon will help guide us to look at that. Look at that loyalty inside, to connecting to that divine inside you. No exceptions. We all have them. Wow, right? So we look inside for those decisions. Am I repeating this cycle, or am I evolving this cycle, right? Repeat or evolve. You have that choice every day, every second, every time a choice comes up or you recognize a cycle. Do I repeat this, or this stops here with me? And I'm going to change it no matter how hard it is, right? Well, there was a bunch that kind of came out. Dream and Vision, Wanderlust, To the Truth of Sages, The Giveaway, 8 Wise Priestess. But Integration was the one that kind of wiggled its way out of there all on its own. Look at that. Spirit is with us through this all. 14. There goes that loyalty to that self, to that integrating all your life lessons. The rainbows blend. Everything that you've gone through in your life has helped to make you who you are today. Did you grow bitter? Did it refine you and make you want to do better? What is that? The best revenge is a life well lived, right? Just forget about them. Right? You can send them love. And even if you're fine. You know what? I feel we don't have to do that either. Okay? I don't think that's a requirement. Loving ourselves. There. No matter what. Loving ourselves, loving our source. Doing best to carry that on and put our gifts out into the world. The loving, highest, best interest of all. And we can let them go. Pretend they don't even exist. Oh, why not? Not sending them any bad energy that way, right? They just don't exist, so we're not going to let any thought of them come in there. That didn't exist. Why would that not be in there? Whatever that is for you, I don't know. Maybe you still have to deal with them, though. For only a shorter time. So we're looking at that eternal timing, and when's that calling you, right? And see, how did you mix that up? How did you use those experiences that you went through? Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever it was. And there's another one. Jumping Jupiters. Look at that. Wow. All three. Spirit is with us in it all. And Bounty came up there earlier. 3, 2, 3. And the Empress. The expression. Fertility. Bountiful Earth Mother. And the Bounty. Look at, see, we got the rainbows in there. It's the colors of our lives. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Yeah, they are. Cyndi Lauper, I've always loved that song. Time After Time was another one I loved about that. But it's true. All of yous, let your true colors show. Be you. You're created, original. Okay, we're all originals here. Even if you're a twin, identical twins, you're still an original being, original loving being. You still have your own original gift to give. We each find that inside ourselves. It's nobody else. It's an inside job. The only one that gets in there with us is the Spirit. And Spirit is there with us through it all. Whatever you call that, but you come home and you know that's been guiding you. It's been with you. The one thing that has never, ever left you. Because if it did, well, you wouldn't be here. Right? It animates the life. And this earth is here supporting us. Constantly. Always. We can count on that. Resources. We have all those resources. What's behind bounty? 9 of Pipes. It's how we relate to that power. And we're returning to that spiritual family. Look at that. Wow. Resources. Look at that. I'll put that right there. We have the resources to manifest anything that we need in this field of plenty. Look at that. Earth, air, fire, water. Ooh, the divine blend that that we can mix anything, make anything more beautiful world. But it all begins within. And we all have this within us. Yes, we do. We look at how we relate to that power. We return to that spiritual family. It's all about that coming home. We're all coming home. Be fully, holy, and true. And just to share that love. Share that love. Recreating this beautiful world. You know, even if just our little piece of it, we bring more peace. We can only begin within. Only responsible for this human body that we is living in. Right? This is the top. I gotta put this one up here. Up here too. The resources. Right? With Seeker. Because that's the one who's making everything. I'm gonna put Seeker up here. Oh, beautiful beings. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed, I'm so very blessed. I'm so grateful every single day. Can't wait to see all the beautiful things that's going to be. Oh, when you come and you swing it with me. Wow, beautiful being. Spirit is with us strong. Trust in that. Whatever that is for you, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that's wrong, whatever, okay? Creator don't mind. They laugh at us that we get so... Look, they're fighting again over what to call us. Just love us. Just ask us for help. That's all we want you to do. We're here. We kind of get bored when you don't ask us for help. Although, you know, it is kind of very entertaining watching you there. But we want to be part of it more. Whatever that is. I don't know. Love you very much. Big heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you. Shining your light through everything you do. Because you know it. This world really needs you. And I want to say thank you. Those ones that reached out and answered my call and found me. And I can't believe it. I'm so very grateful. Can't wait till you get home. Begins within. And I know you know. Love yous, love yous, love yous, love yous. Oh, thank you. Have a beautiful, blessed day.